What's going on, everyone? Today I want to talk about Kaiju number 8. What is Kaiju number 8, you may say? Well, it is a story about kaiju. You know, Godzilla, Pacific Rim, Mothra, whatever, so on and so forth. Giant monsters. And it's cool. It's really cool. And our main character, Kafka, can turn into a kaiju, albeit a mini kaiju. He's like half human, half kaiju. It's really cool. He gets really strong. That's not the point. We want to talk about today's chapter. So, for those of you who know me, I'm a bit older, so these new gen shonen like Kaiju number 8 and Sakamoto Days, they appeal to me because they have older protagonists instead of the young teenage, which I can't really relate to anymore. So I'm loving this new chain. Anyways, Kafka's our main character. He's middle-aged and he can turn into a kaiju. He joins the defense force. You know, he uses his powers to help people. With a catch though, he can't let people know that he has these powers because they're the defense force. They're there to fight kaijus, and he's part kaiju. So, yeah. Besides that point, though, Kaiju number 8 is fantastic. And I just wanted to give that quick summary because I haven't really talked about Kaiju number 8 on my channel. And, you know, I want to bring more Kaiju number 8 related content to y'all because it's fantastic. And if you haven't read it, read it, please. Besides the point, this latest chapter, past few chapters, basically Kafka gets discovered as being part kaiju, and so they are questioning his humanity, in a sense, and they take him in. So he starts fighting with Director General Shinomiya, and it's crazy. Basically, it looks like Shinomiya is just trying to confront Kafka to see his humanity. At first, it's all fine and dandy. Kafka says he's not going to fight, he's not going to transform, he's just going to take the punishing. Then he ends up having to defend himself and he becomes part kaiju as normal. Well, the fight goes on and we get into our current chapter where Kafka is no longer in control. Basically, he's lost control of his kaiju form. And what's so great about this chapter is it sets up for so many more possibilities. First off, we have the fact that since he's no longer in control and he's basically going beast mode and raging out, we are able to see the upper limit of what Kafka can do, which is great. You know, you want to set that ceiling, and it may not even be as high as he can go, but it's cool to see, you know, oh man, he's going to be able to do this. But they put a limitation on it because while his kaiju form is able to perform these actions, it is putting stress on his normal body. Is it something that he can practice to, you know, reduce the stress, or is it something that's always going to be there? Are we going to see Kafka breaking himself in order to dodge attacks and follow up attacks, or is this just, you know, showing the impact of what going all out has on his body? On top of that, we have our introduction to what I guess you could consider an inner kaiju. Basically, this little kaiju alien head pops up and it's like, kill! I mean, that's really all there is to it. We don't know too much more about it at the moment, but it looks like there is a kaiju within Kafka that allows him to turn into a kaiju. And right now, it is trying to take control. It's on a bloodlust. And so things are nutty on that end. Great. In this chapter, it's really like there's two spreads that are really cool. And I have no complaints about them, with Kaiju number 2 fighting Kaiju number 8, albeit there's not really a Kaiju number 2. It's just the shield that Shinomiya is using was crafted from Kaiju number 2. I'm splurging on about this chapter, but I'm so excited because this opens it up so much more to the possibilities of the story. Like, you know, we get full extent, I know I've already been over this, but we get the full extent of basically what Kafka can do in his kaiju form, at least by prediction. And then it has that inner demon trope, which, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. Look at Naruto with Kurama, look at Bleach and Ichigo with the Hollow Ichigo, and then, you know, more recently you've got Jujutsu Kaisen with Sukuna, and it's a trope that just works. And so I'm actually kind of happy to see it here, because that adds a lot of internal conflict. Is it going to be something like Naruto, where Kafka eventually becomes able to coerce with this kaiju and they become friends? Or is it going to be more like Sukuna, where he's constantly battling with the kaiju for control? I don't think it's going to be like Sukuna, just because Sukuna is kind of sitting in the back. He's made his deal. The kaiju doesn't seem to be that smart. So if it does play an antagonist role, it's mainly just going to be him having to keep himself in check from berserking out, basically. But, I mean, I just wanted to talk about this chapter. This is going to be a really short video. I've got 2 more videos. I'm planning on getting 3 videos out this week. Yes, 3. I know, it's crazy for me. Usually 1. But for the most part, I have everything done for the Isaac video. I have pretty much everything done for the Hector video. I just need to edit those. And then we're going to have this video, since the chapter just came out today. And, you know, I had to talk about it just because I talk about things I get excited about. But yeah, that's really it. You should be seeing both of those videos this week. And so they're not going to be uploaded the same day, maybe not even day before and day after. For those of you who have decided to support my channel and, you know, you became a member, those videos for Isaac and Hector will be up early. And so, you know, if you wanted to catch it early, you can go subscribe. Otherwise, they're going to be out as normal. And with that, I hope you have a fantastic day.